Hello my friends, my name is Soraya and this video is the first of a series of short videos that I'll be creating to offer up the essential teachings of the 10 Yamas and Niyamas. And as some of you may know, the Yamas and the Niyamas are the first two branches of the 8 branches of yoga. And essentially, the Yamas and Niyamas are these ethical principles, these ethical guidelines that invite us how to live, or invite us to contemplate how to live a life that's centered in our hearts, is how I would sum it up briefly, and in love. So the first Yama, first principle, is Ahimsa. And Ahimsa in Sanskrit is translated as non-violence or non-harming or non-injury. And I also like to think of Ahimsa in a positive way as peacefulness, bringing peace to every moment. Not in a way that we're putting a band-aid on whatever's alive for us, whether we're going through something hard or painful or feeling some difficult feelings, but rather the contrary. We get to feel our feelings fully and bring the spirit of peacefulness and non-harming to whatever is arising in consciousness, be it physical, emotional, or both. So with that, I invite us to take a quiet, comfortable seat. You can sit on your heels like I am, or simple cross-legged. Feel free to sit on a blanket or a block or a chair. And let your gaze turn inward with your eyes open or closed. Begin to sense your breath. And without shifting anything about your breath, just notice which parts of your body the breath is easily flowing to. Notice any parts of your body where the breath is not easily flowing to. And see if you can now send a little extra breath there to those more hidden places. Really good. Good, and now as you continue to sense your breath and sense your body, with each inhale, I invite you to breathe in the spirit of peace to your body and to whatever is alive. With each exhale, breathe out the spirit of peace, the quality of peacefulness. Breathe it out in all directions. Beautiful. And now as you breathe in peace and breathe out peace, I invite you to tune into a place inside you that feels or senses this kind of quality of peace or stillness, perhaps. It might be in your belly, it might be in your heart, it might be somewhere else you sense this place. Good, and keep sensing that place as you breathe, that place of peacefulness that is always alive inside us with whatever waves, whatever chitta vritti, fluctuations, the vritti of consciousness, chitta. Beautiful, and then go ahead and bring your hands to your heart and invite in an intention for your practice or for your day. Might be peacefulness, if that feels resonant. Good, with an exhale, bow your head to your heart. And let's inhale, lift your head, and exhale as you open your eyes if they're closed, and lean over to one side and take your legs straight out in front of you. sitting on a blanket. Might be helpful for some of you. Great, and then sit up tall here. You can have your hands resting to either side, so your sit bones root as your spine lengthens. Good, and let's go ahead and take the right knee and just hug it in with your two hands, and just a little bit of rocking motion with the right knee. Okay, this might be all you do. Then for a moment, hug the right knee in, sit up a little taller, rising through the spine. And then some of you are going to take that right ankle, flex the right foot and place it on top of the left thigh. Stay here, or little bounces in the right knee with the right hand gently on top of that right knee. So we're waking up the hip and bringing that energy of peace to that hip area and to the whole body. Good, either continue with this, or some of you are going to scoop up your right shin now with both hands and, like you're holding a baby, rock side to side. Option here is to bring the hands together if that's available for you. If not, no worries. Part of being peaceful in our yoga practice is honoring our body's needs. Good, and then everyone, go ahead and release your right shin down, extend the right leg, take a breath in and out, and notice what you feel on the two sides of the body. And then same thing left side, so hug the left knee in, and little movements in and out with the left knee. Good, and then with the left foot centered in front of the left hip, hug the knee, lengthen the spine. And then go ahead and take that left ankle on top of the right thigh and take little bounces here with the left knee. Pressing lightly up and down with the left hand. You got it. You can stay here, or some of you scoop up that left shin. Maybe a little rocking like a baby. Another option is to hug the hands together. Beautiful. And then go ahead and release that left leg forward. Take a breath. And now let's all take your feet in front of you, with your knees bent. Take your hands slightly behind you. You can either have fingers forward or come onto your knuckles is a nice option too. Or rise up to a table. So with your inhale, lift your tail. That's it. Lengthen the tail towards the space in front of you. Either gaze at your belly, or if it feels easeful, you might soften your head back. Take it an inhale. Let out a nice long exhale. Good. Then inhale, lower back down through the hips. And from here, we're going to take our right ankle again and cross it over that left thigh. And stay here, lengthening through the spine. If you're feeling a lot of sensation here, you might walk your left foot forward. If you're not feeling very much at all, then walk your left heel closer in towards your left hip. Good. Breathe here. If you like to gently rock side to side the legs, go ahead. Beautiful. And then inhale to come to stillness. Exhale, release the right foot down. Take a pause and notice what you feel, bringing that spirit of Ahimsa to whatever's arising. Good, and then the other side, so cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh, close to the knee. And again, you can walk the right foot a couple inches forward, or bring the right heel close in towards the right hip. And big breaths here. So we get to practice on our yoga mats, practice bringing these principles, principle of peace or the quality of peace, so that when we're out in our real lives, it becomes almost habit. It becomes easy. Feel free to rock the knees side to side. Good, and then release the right foot forward a little bit, left foot forward. One more, tabletop here. Inhale, lift your tail. Either keep the gaze at the belly or soften the head back. Nice, and then on your exhale, lower the hips, crisscross the legs, and come to child pose at the back of the mat. Knees a little wider than the hips, big toes touch. Press into your 10 finger pads. You can melt the head to the mat or maybe to a block. And 3 generous breaths. Good, and then let's all exhale to a down dog. So in your down dog, breathe in that quality of peace. Open your mouth, breathe out the quality of peace. Good, with a ha sound. One more, inhale through the nose. Breathing in that peace. Open the mouth, exhale. Good, and stay in your down dog. I'm gonna turn and face the camera so you can see what we're gonna do next. And you can stay as you are. But from your down dog, kind of step the right foot to the outside of your right hand, the outside of your right hand, coming into a wide lunge. Beautiful. And then exhale back to down dog. Good, and now with your next inhale, step the left foot to the outside of your left hand, sorry. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale back. Good. And stay here in your down dog, or some of you might come to child pose and rest. Either child pose with arms extended or arms alongside your torso. Good, and let's go ahead and extend arms if they're back. Take it back to down dog. Good. This time, inhale, lift the right leg back. 3-legged down dog. On your exhale, right foot to the outside of your right hand. Good, keep the back knee lifted this time. Inhale, lift your heart and widen the front of your shoulders. So widen from inner armpit to outer armpit. On your exhale, tuck your chin, round your back slightly. And then again, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round here, chin to chest. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good, and then inhale here, lower the back knee. Some of you might stay up on palms, or if you have blocks and want to use them, you can grab your blocks and lower your forearms to the blocks. That's it. Or forearms to the earth for some of you. Good, big breaths, especially into that right hip area or wherever you feel sensation. One more breath. And then with your inhale, rise up onto your palms. Take your right hand to your right thigh. Exhale, twist to the right. And one more generous breath. And then inhale back to center. Right hand down. Exhale, down dog. Flow through a vinyasa wave. Inhale to plank or partial plank. Exhale to your belly. Inhale to a low cobra. Exhale, down dog. pause here and feel. Good, and then inhale, left leg lifts up, stretch the left inner and outer heel back. Exhale, step left foot to the outside of that left hand, wide lunge. Good, and then inhale, lift the heart, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, chin to chest. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good, and then inhale, lengthen through the spine. Might stay here, or again, forearms on your blocks. Lowering the right knee down. Some of you might be able to take your forearms right down to the earth or to your mat. Another option. Soften the face. One more peace-filled breath. So you're drawing in and invoking inside as well that energy of peace, Ahimsa. Great, and then with an inhale, rise up onto your palms, left palm to left thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On your exhale, twist left. Feel those waves of breath stretch out to the edges of your body. Each cell is touched with that peace-filled breath. Really nice. With your inhale, left hand down, center your heart. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, float forward to a plank or knees on the earth, partial plank. Exhale to your belly. This time, lengthen your tail, anchor your pubic bone, and inhale, rise to Shalabhasana. Any version you like. If you'd like to interlace your fingers, be my guest. And 3 peace-filled breaths. One more inhale. And then exhale, melt your legs, melt your hands next to your shoulders, and take it back briefly to child pose. And one last down dog. Good, and then release the knees to the earth. Big toes touch, child pose. And from here, center your left hand on your mat. Send the right arm underneath you for a twist. And come up to spider hands if you wish with that left hand. So fingers clawing the mat. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale, come back to center. Right hand, center of the mat. Exhale, left hand or left arm goes underneath, twist. And again, spider fingers are welcome. And then inhale, untwist. Exhale, melt both arms by your sides. And feel the earth loving you. Feel that peaceful quality of Earth Mama. And with an inhale, slowly rise up to a seat. Good, and now come down onto the sit bones. You can sit on a blanket if you wish, and we'll take soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. So I like to lift the flesh of the bum out to the left and right to spread the sit bones a little wider. And with hands resting on the shins for a moment, breathe. And feel into that place of stillness and peace inside of you. See if you can just locate it in yourself. So whatever's happening in our lives, whether we're going through something hard or if it's an easy time, we can access this place of peace that is our birthright. Great. So let's go ahead and inhale. Take the hands back behind you slightly, coming up onto your finger pads if you wish. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through the spine, through the crown. And then exhale, move your heart forward. Now move your hands forward, clawing the earth. Pull your hands energetically towards you and pull your heart through your upper arms. You can imagine the heart moving forward. And you're welcome to drop the head if you wish. One more breath here, just breathing in with that spirit of peace and curiosity and welcoming. And then with the inhale, rise up. Either repeat one more round of that butterfly or Baddha Konasana, or extend the legs now for Upavista Konasana. Widen your seat again. Welcome to sit on a blanket to help lengthen your spine. And then dig your heels down lightly into the earth so your feet stay flexed. Hands behind you to start. Inhale to lengthen. And on your exhale, hands in front of you. Let the heart come forward as the spine continues to elongate. Pull the heart between the upper arms. Again, trying to move that heart light forward. And stay here or melt the head. Some of you might be able to come down further, or some of you might be better to stay up higher. So really listen to your body. That's, to me, one of the key elements of practicing peacefulness. Really lovely. With your next inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands under your knees. Let's come to sit in easy pose, Sukhasana, with one shin in front of the other shin. And taking your hands to your knees. And feel, if you wish to have palms down, or perhaps palms up. Thumbs and forefingers connected in Jnana Mudra. And breathe here. And we'll end our practice sitting in meditation for a few breaths together as you let your body feel the waves. And welcome the waves without pushing them away, without indulging them. So we welcome each wave with that spirit of Ahimsa. If your eyes are closed, with your next inhale, open your eyes. And exhale, bring hands to your heart. And take a bow to yourself. Honoring yourself, honoring that beautiful heart of yours, and honoring that quality of peace or ahimsa or non-harming that we get to bring to our lives in every moment. The light in me recognizes and bows to the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing, and I look forward to seeing you next time for an exploration of the second yama, which is satya, or truthfulness. Be well, my friends.